Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose, and this is your daily tarot reading for Sunday, October 9th, 2022. We had the number 9 yesterday, so I love seeing these like endings really happening because it's like 9 is the number for spirituality and completion, right? So we're completing some cycles. It's also like the world, I feel like desirable outcomes are on the way. A long cycle that we've been going through, a journey that we've been taking part of is coming to an end. And we can, with wisdom, move forward and kind of elevate our lives in new ways. It's also the Hermit, which is like going within to find that light, going within to reconnect to your purpose so that you can move forward stronger in who you were without any of the pain from the past, right? And it's like in all of these endings, it signals the start of a new beginning. It signals a fresh perspective of being closer to who we are, understanding ourselves more authentically, and not being afraid to speak our truth, right? Not being afraid to say, this is what I want for my life. These are my dreams. These are my goals and my aspirations, and I'm going to go after them, okay? So, yes. And I love it because it is the Page of Wands and the 9, or the 4 of Swords. So I love this because it's this reminder to rest a little, that everything is going according to plan. We have the Page of Wands there. He's excited to learn about this journey, learn about his passion, learn about his purpose. He's got it in his hand. It's like the Page of Pentacles that we had the other day. He's like holding his wand. He's like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. I'm holding it. I didn't know I could hold it. I didn't know. I thought I was ready, but I guess I'm ready. I'm here. I made the changes, right? I did everything I did. Tested out. I took everything that I learned and I applied myself to the tests that were being presented to me, and I passed, right? I'm in this place that I get to be a part of the King's Court and, learn even more so I can, again, move forward and live my life's dream. But it comes from, our creativity and our connection to our source, our connection to who we are, what lights us up, what gets us excited. I love this, these 3 pyramids back there, and I'm just going off the number 3. That's about, like new beginnings, communication, having fun, being connected. And with wands, it is a very fun, energetic feeling. It's like, I am excited. I see the adventure in life and I want to go after it. I want to try new things. I want to learn. I want to explore. I want to have fun. I want to be creative. I want to make art, right? I want to feel love. I want to make memories and have experiences to share. And that's exactly the space that we're in because we're a page. We're young. It's youthful energy. So tap into your inner child and what you like to do when you were a child, what you like to do when you were young, because there's a good chance that it could pop up now, right? And I always hate to be like, tap into your inner child, because I always feel like your inner child is you. And when I think of I think we say inner child because it's easy to think of ourselves when we were children, right? But when I think children are the closest or the most pure form of who we are, right? They come in here with blank slate, and they're like, this is who I am, this is my energy. And throughout time and things that you've experienced, you kind of take on different behaviors, take on different beliefs, you kind of mold yourself in different ways, you get involved in different groups and different places and institutions, and you start to kind of mold yourself to the world and to society, right? So I always like to say, getting in touch with that inner child is just kind of getting in touch with who you are, getting back in touch with what your desires were, what you liked. Because when I think of Ashley when she was a little child, oh my gosh, she was a superstar. When I was 4 or 5, I was in dance, and I was tall when I was younger, so I would always be in the back row. But came recital, I would move my way up to the front, right? I was not scared of the spotlight or people seeing me. I liked to dance, and I was good at dancing, and I wanted everybody to see that I was good at dancing. And it was after, as I got older and bigger, I got a lot more shy and a lot more insecure about doing those things. And so even this, doing videos is a big, I feel exercise in not being shy around the camera or in front of people. Or even now I take pictures, I'm always oh my God, I'm too aware of myself, and where I need to kind of come back to who I was when I was a kid, that was just excited and present and like to play dress up and wear funky clothes and have fun outfits, right? And I try to adopt that, or not adopt that, but bring that back into who I am now, because that is me. That is who I am. Those things excite me. I like bright colors and funky purses and weird shoes and long, like crazy skirts. Like that's me, and that's always been me. So this Page of Wands is like kind of like going out there and finding yourself again and bringing it back to the court so you can stand in yourself stronger than who you were. And it's funny that I say that because it's like going out, but you don't have to even like go out into the world to find it. You have to like go out within yourself, because this Four of Swords is telling us that like we want to take the action, but the action that we need to take is actually within ourselves, that we need to calm down, we need to slow down, because we've been doing so many things that we could be potentially missing where we're being led because we're focused in so many ways. It's just like, I think because we're excited and things are finally moving and they're getting traction, but I feel like the cards are saying that allow yourself to be present and just be with where you are. You don't need to keep the ball rolling. The ball is already rolling. You just need to be here and come back to this picture of where you see yourself in the future, because we have some things maybe that come up today that present themselves that we're like kind of like hanging over our head, and we need to just take a moment to relax, to breathe, because we've just come from a big transformation. And I feel like this is us. Like we just had this huge ego death, this huge release of who we used to be, and your body needs rest from that. Energetically, it needs to like come back to itself, come back to the baseline. But knowing that we know it's not that we're stopping ourselves and we're not doing anything. We know that we're going in the right direction. That's what the Page of Wands is here to tell us. That we know that, we are doing what we need to learn about this next phase in life. But sometimes that comes not by the action that we need to take, but by the reflection of being connected to ourselves and sitting and meditating and just taking a nap and just giving your brain a second to rest, because I feel like it's been on overdrive, working through all these problems, releasing all this guilt, releasing all this energy, and for stability, security, and structure. And so for you to build that security and that foundation that you need in your life, you also need to build space for you to relax, for you to calm down. Even if things are feeling urgent and feeling pressing and feeling like you need to make decisions now, that's an indication that you need to slow down. That's an indication that you need to take a step back, look at what's going on, connect to yourself, and listen to your intuition, because now we're operating outside of ourselves, right? And so this foundation that we're building is one of peace. And for us to have peace in our life, we need to make space for peace, and we need to prioritize peace. We need to make it something that is of importance in our life. It doesn't just happen. You don't just get peace in happy moments. You need to be able, and even give yourself that grace to have it. You're human. We experience things and we learn things all the time, and we're just trying our best, right? And so sometimes that means rest. And today we add these up, we have 4 + 1 is 5, and 5 is freedom. It is change and taking a risk on ourselves and feeling that conflict. So we might feel some conflict today by just allowing ourselves to chill, because we have all this energy and this excitement to move forward. But it's like in that waiting space, we build that creative energy we need to take the action that we see. Okay? I love that. Changes are happening. Bring them on, okay? I love you guys. It's going to be a good Sunday. Like I always say, go outside, get some sun on your forehead, allow it in and fill up your source again. So take a break, read, meditate, go on a bike ride, something that's just like calming and soothing, and allow yourself to kind of play with the ideas that you have for your future. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I love you guys. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you'd like to book a tarot reading, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the daily tarot reading.